Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and another Battlefront 2 news update, believe it or not, because tomorrow the probably final patch for Battlefront 2 arrives, unless we're lucky enough to maybe squeeze one more patch out of them. But it seems like tomorrow's patch is probably going to be the last one for Battlefront 2, and this is the patch we've been talking about for a while that will be addressing a couple of issues in the game, as well as changing the milestone requirements for some of the appearances, such as Darth Maul's Old Master. So Ben posted out on Reddit saying that they have a small patch releasing on May 28th, which aims to address a selection of issues we have found, but also make changes to the current milestone requirements for some of the appearances, including Darth Maul's Old Master. And I thought I'd go over the release notes here. First of all, you now need to get 5,000 kills with any dark side or light side hero for Darth Maul's Old Master appearance, Luke Skywalker's Farm Boy appearance, and Leia's Princess appearance. And just to clarify, progress you've already made towards the skins will carry over once the update has landed. That was confirmed both by Ben and by Kevin out on Reddit. Moving on, they've made improvements to prevent the issue of players matchmaking into one-team lobbies. They've made various stability fixes relating to the gameplay of the Imperial Rocket Trooper and First Order Flame Trooper. And as for some balancing on Darth Vader, they've reduced his lightsaber throw damage from 150 to 130 and reduced the values of the intensified lightsaber throw star card to 15, 20, 25, 30. And lastly, while you are force choked, you'll only take half damage from the lightsaber throw to kind of, well, nerf that combo a little bit. Kylo Ren has had his base damage on the Frenzy reduced from 125 to 115 to make it a little bit weaker. The appearances of AI-controlled clone troopers of the Republic attack cruiser on instant action and co-op missions are now set to phase 2. They've also fixed the AI's behavior regarding Command Post E on Death Star 2 on instant action and supremacy. Fixed an issue where the fight as one milestone would not track progress when playing in co-op missions. Fixed an issue where certain unlockable items were still indicated to be unlocked through events only. And they also fixed an issue with the DL-18 where the improved cooling mod wouldn't increase how many shots the weapon could fire before overheating, hopefully making the DL-18 a little bit more of a viable choice right now. They've also fixed an issue with the descriptions of the Republic attack cruiser and Separatist dreadnought on the front end menu of instant action, and resolved an issue where the wrong announcers could be heard when transitioning between round phases of any game mode while using certain heroes. They've also fixed an issue where the name tag UI option in the main menu would overlap with the kill message when set to default. And they've also fixed an issue where the objective opacity sliders in the UI options will now include the progress bar, squad order, number of contesters, and text labels. And lastly, the visual for the PC chat prompt has now been removed from the UI options on consoles. So in terms of balancing, not that much, just a slight nerf to Vader and Kylo Ren, and that's really about it, other than some bug fixes. Unfortunately, there are some major things they have not addressed here, such as the balancing of original trilogy supremacy, General Grievous being able to take down a hero from full health with his claw rush, and so on. So unfortunately, there's a lot of big issues that will most likely be unaddressed unless we are lucky to get another patch, but I really don't think we will. So I'm a bit disappointed that some of those more major things were untouched by this patch, but at least there are some good fixes in there that will hopefully make the game a little bit better. But one thing in terms of balancing, Ben did confirm that they are looking at potentially increasing the battle point cost of the ATSD server side, so that could be a little bit helpful in terms of balancing for the Imperial side on supremacy. So I really hope they're going to tweak that, as it's at least something they can do server side that doesn't have to be included in this particular patch. Moving on to some other Battlefront news, GameStop announced an exclusive Funko Pop with hooded Yoda from Battlefront. So that's really neat to see that some Battlefront stuff is still coming out as like physical merch. It's actually branded on the website here as Star Wars Battlefront Yoda hooded GameStop exclusive Funko Pop. So it's going to be available in August 2020, but well, anything Battlefront related just makes me happy to see. And lastly, a little PlayStation Plus teaser was leaked/released, showing that it seems like Battlefront 2 is going to be the PlayStation Plus game of the month for June, which means there's probably going to be a lot of new players in June, which I think is good. I mean, anything to boost the player base is good, and maybe they'll even like, I always had a little hope that maybe EA will see this, or DICE will see like, look how many players are playing our game, are we really just gonna abandon it? I know it's just wishful thinking, but, well, it doesn't hurt getting a lot new players in the game, that's for sure. So if it's true that it's coming to PlayStation Plus next month, I think that's just good news. But that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.